Hi class, today we are going to do Lily of the Valley. I'm not sure if you can see the stalk here. This is how it will look. This is how it will look. Each stalk will have like five flowers. Okay, so I will show you in close up with another color flower. Usually we are going to be doing this in white or like very light yellow, light pink, and on the inside we will have a contrast filling on the inside. I will show you how to do this. Okay, so let's start with the pattern. So for row 1 will be magic ring, and in the magic ring we will do 12 double crochet. Okay, row 2 we will change flower color. First, for this is green color. Okay, and this will be the flower color. Whatever flower color we choose, we're going to do with that color. Okay, in that we will join, and then we will do single crochet, increase. Okay, so now here it is 12, this will become 18 single crochets we'll have. Row 3 we will do 2 single crochets and then an increase. Okay, this will become 24 single crochets. Then from row 4 to row 8, so for 8 rows, 4 5 6 7 and 8 rows, we will do just single crochet. Each row will have 24 single crochets. Okay, and row 9 is where we will do the petals. So we will do single crochet first stitch. In the next stitch we will do 5 double crochets, then we will do a single crochet. Okay, then we will skip one stitch. Skipping is like we don't do anything there. In the next stitch we will do a slip stitch. Okay, this is what we will do. This whole thing we will do 5 times, so we will have 5 petals. Okay, so for whole thing into 5 times. Okay, so this is and this will finish the entire flower. So I'll show you how to do. We will have the wire at the bottom, and we need to cover this wire with this yarn. Okay, so we will leave a really long yarn for this. Okay, so this needs to cover, so you can see how much yarn I have left. See, in double I'm leaving so much. Okay, so this much we will leave, and here is when we will do a slip knot. Magic ring. Magic ring, we will do 2 chains because this is a double crochet, so we will do 2 chains. This is chain 1 already done, this is chain 2. Okay, now we will do 12 double crochets in the magic ring. So you already know how to do double crochet, but I'm still showing you slowly. So what we will do is yarn over on the hook. There's a loop on the hook already, then yarn over. You have 2 loops on the hook. Go inside the ring, grab the yarn, come out. You'll have 3 loops on the hook. Yarn over, come out of the first 2 loops. Yarn over again, come out of the second 2 loops. That's your double crochet. Okay, we need to do 12 double crochets like this. Actually 11, because the first chain is considered as double crochet, so you'll have to do 11 double crochets in this. Okay, I'll meet you when I'm done with 11. So I'm done with 11 double crochets. This is the long tail that we have, so I'm just going to grab the long tail and close the ring. So this is how we close the ring, like you always do. Okay, now here, you know, the initial chain you have done 2 chains. Go in the second chain here and do a slip knot with the running yarn, not the tail yarn, just the running yarn. Grab it, first tighten this, then grab it and out. That's your slip knot. Okay, now just leave a small tail and cut this. I'm just looking for my scissor once, so cut this. Now your green part is done. Now we are going to do this for the close the magic ring by pulling the long tail you have. Okay, now we are going to start with the flower color yarn. We are going to attach it simply by just going into the next stitch. The tail is on the inside, so you have to turn around and here. Okay, go here, take your, I'm going to do it in white now, so I'm going to grab the white yarn. Just take a 6-inch tail like this, hold it like this, and come into the ring, hold the tail out, and now with the running yarn you will make one chain. Okay, that's you've attached now. So now you will do, so row 3 is 18, so in the first in the way you have attached the chain, you have to make a single crochet. Okay, in the next stitch you are doing 2 single crochet, it's an increase, so 2 single crochets, then it's a single crochet again, then an increase. Okay, so I'll continue this to the end of the row and I'll meet you there. I'm at the last stitch now. The last stitch, just kind of grab the yarn correctly. Okay, in the last stitch it's an increase. Second stitch is here. Now once you're done, make sure you actually, you know, the tail of the small tail and the white tail, just put a knot on this one, so then it is secured. Just grab it nicely and put 2 knots, so this is secured. Okay, and then when we are finishing this, we will take care of that one. You can actually hold the yarn with this one, like you can hold the white yarn along with this when you're doing the next stitch. The next row is what, 2 single crochet and then an increase. So when you're doing the single crochet here, you can hold this yarn along with this, then you don't have to again at the end do a while finishing it, you don't have to worry about weaving that yarn. So you can just do it like this, 2 single crochet and this is an increase, 1 and 2 increase, then again first single crochet, second single crochet. Make sure you put your stitch marker for those of you who need it, and then you do your stitches. Okay, so I will meet you at the end of this row. I'm at the last stitch where I'm going to do the increase, so this is the increase. Now this is row 3 done. Now row 4 to row 8 is just single crochet, so you don't have to do any increase or decrease here. So you're just going to go around and keep doing single crochets for another 4 rounds. Okay, 4 rounds, so totally 8 up to row number 8 you will do it, and I'll meet you there. I finished 8 rounds, so this is how it looks now. Okay, this is how it looks. We have the finishing yarn of the first row, we have the tail, long tail yarn. So what we're going to do is just pull the long tail yarn from inside to the outside. The tail should always be on the inside, which is correct, but now because we are going to cover the wire with it, so we are just going to grab this tail. It's just a little clumsy here. Grab this and bring it out from the center. You can bring it out. Okay, so just to keep it in on the outside. So now what we are going to do, we are going to start with a petal. So 8 rounds down. Now in the petal, first stitch, on the first stitch you will do a single crochet. In the second stitch you will do double crochet, 5 double crochets you will do. Okay, this is your first. Second one in the same stitch, third in the same stitch, fourth double crochet in the same stitch, and this is the fifth double crochet in the same stitch. So now you have done 5 double crochets in that stitch. Okay, in the next stitch you will do a single crochet. That's your petal. Now you will skip the stitch that next to it, you will skip it, don't do anything here. In the following stitch, not the first stitch, in the second stitch, do a slip knot. Go inside, grab the yarn and grab the yarn out. That's your slip knot. Okay, you already know how to do it. In the next stitch, do a single crochet, then 5 double crochet in the next stitch. This is your second petal. 1, 2, third double crochet, fourth double crochet, and this is your 5th double crochet. Okay, and now in the next stitch you will do a single crochet. You will skip the following stitch. In the next stitch you will do a skip stitch, slip stitch. Okay, and then again the next one you will do a single crochet, and you will follow the same petal thing, 5 double crochet in the following stitch. You understood? So we will keep doing this till we are at the end, and I'll show you how to finish this. I'm at the last petal now. First single crochet done. Now you have to do 5 double crochet in the next stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the 5th one, and then a single crochet in the last stitch. Okay, now we will cut the yarn. Okay, and then just pull this yarn out. Now we will grab one needle, finishing here. This is the last one, right? Just go into the next, any loop on the inside of the flower. Okay, and when you're pulling out, go inside that loop to just so that there's a knot done. Okay, because only then it will finish nicely. Then on the inside, just go inside couple of stitches, so then the yarn is like anchored, you know, it does not flow free, then it will come out and it might look like it's not done properly. It's just crochet, so we just need to finish properly. Just go in any of the stitches here. Just go, I'm going only in 2 stitches. Okay, it's all tightly done, so that's why it feels difficult. So that's done. Now turn it around and anchor the green tail also. So if you don't want to keep doing this finishing one, when you're doing the first row, when you're attaching the row white color to the green, that time itself you can hold this yarn like the way I hold the white yarn, and then finish it there itself, so then you don't have to do this extra step. But then since you all are learning, so I'm showing it to you like this, but as you become an expert, you will know how to do these things quickly, because I know finishing is not a interesting thing in crochet. It's really boring, but that's the only thing that makes the work look clean and neat, like professional work. It will only look when it is done nicely and closed nicely. So all this that is like small tiny pieces, just cut it off. Okay, now your flower is done. Now we need to know how to do this inside part. Okay, so I'm just going to add this yellow for this flower. So I'm just grabbing the yarn. So I'm going to go around my fingers, or you can go around the scale. You have the roller, so you can go around the roller like this. You can go around like this, but I find going around my fingers is easy. So we need wire for this. So first we will take out a bit of wire. Okay, around this much. Okay, this is the length I'm taking. I'm going to cut this. Okay, first we will keep this ready. Now the inside of the flower, I'm going to use this color. So I can either go around the ruler like this and do it like that, or you can do it on your finger also. Like I'm going to use the finger. I'm going to do 40 rounds. Okay, just go around like this. 37, 38, 39 and 40. Okay, so there is no set rule, but 40 looks nice is what I feel for this flower. 40 to 45 looks great. So I'm just cutting this yarn, and now what I'm going to do is hold it, still hold it. Okay, if you leave it, then it will unravel. Go take the center of this wire, just random center, then just go inside of these yarns till you have that center. Okay, and once you have the center, you will tighten this like once, twice and thrice. Okay, so this will not unravel anymore. Now you can open this a little bit. Now in the flower you will go inside, you will not go in the center, okay, because the center is a little big, so we don't want anything coming out of the center. So we will come out of any of these stitches, one stitch, any of the one stitches we will come out. So I don't know if you can see, I hope it's clear now. You will go inside one of these stitches here, and in one of the next stitches you will put this. So it's not coming out of the same stitch, it's coming out of two different stitches. That way this will never come out. This will be secured enough and it will not come out. What happened? Okay, so you can see here I'm pulling it out of two different stitches, okay, and just grab this and pull it. This is just gone inside because when you pulled it. Okay, now when it's out, you will make 3 rounds close to the flower. 1, 2 and 3. So now it is secured, it will not come out, right? This is done. Now you will take this yarn and you will go around this wire. Just go 1, just make sure that the wire is not seen, okay, till you have reached the point where we had turned it. Now go inside between these 2 wires and then just keep going around. So then it is secured, okay. Every few rounds you need to do that so that this yarn is secure. Instead of putting glue everywhere, what I do is we just, after every few rounds, I'm just going to do this, okay. And then when you're here, you go inside between these 2 and then close this. Then few rounds you just need to go around like this. And again do a twist. When you come here, go between the yarn and then again go around. Till the very edge you will do the same thing. You will keep going around and there you will go inside. Now at the bottom, now we reach the bottom part, so now we will just add a little bit of glue on the yarn. Just like one, you can use it, you do it with your finger or you can do it with the brush I've given you. It depends on how your skin is. This is fabric glue, so I'm not having any problem with the glue, but if you are having a problem, use the brush. Okay, I'm just going, just a small drop of glue is what I've used, so that's enough. Okay, now I will use my fingers and go around. Okay, now when I've gone around, I'm just going to cut the yarn now. We don't need this much, so we'll cut it. Make sure the edge of this is nicely glued, okay, and whatever glue is left on your hand, you can go around the you can use it just to, you can wipe it clean on the stem itself, so everything is like, you know, it won't come out because we've twisted it in between, but still to make it secure. So we need to do 5 like this, okay. So the final part is when we're finishing this, the inside stuff. So you can just cut it like this. Make sure you have some kind of a dustbin when you're doing this because it's going to get messy. So keep all the flowers like this, and just like how your hairstylist does, your parlor lady is cutting your hair, just like that. Be careful, don't cut the flower, okay. Just don't do the petal, don't cut the petals. Even by mistake, don't cut it, because then all your work is gone. This is very satisfying and I really like this cutting part. I don't know about you girls, but if you like it, then you can do it. The finishing is always very important, okay, because with the finishing only the look is. All your hard work depends on how you finish it. Okay, there you go, you have this. So similarly we will make 5 same color, same contrast, everything same, and then we will add it to one of the stem to make it look like this. Okay, so we will just, this adding to the stem I will show you later in the next video.